guys, welcome back to my channel and hello, hi, welcome to this small book haul. It's not going to be a long video where I have like a lot of books. I have kind of almost 10 books that I bought from quite a few people, actually quite a few sources. So some of these are from independent booksellers and the remaining are from Amazon when they had the Great Indian Sale Festival. I don't know what you call it, but basically, yes, I ended up buying books on Amazon this time because I just felt like it was an impulse buy, and these books were there on my wish list since some time, and I just ended up buying it basically. But you know what? That being said, let's get right into this video. So, the first set of books are those books that I bought from my favorite Good Old Books. And Good Old Books is an independent bookseller based in Bangalore. And Devalina and Katitro, they are the people who actually run the bookshop, and they also manage the very famous Select Bookshop in Bangalore, by the way. And I always buy from Good Old Books, no matter what. And for me, yes, this has been a very nice opportunity as well because I actually got to buy a pretty rare book. So, first of all, let me show you the first book, and it's a rare picture book which is called Alexander Pushkin by published by Progress Publishers in Moscow, and this is a book from the Soviet Union. Okay, so you can see it was printed in 1978. The fourth printing was in 1978, and this is that book. Okay, so I'm just trying to be a bit delicate with the book. If you can see the a USSR address here, and that's pretty rare. It says 21 Zubovorsky Boulevard, Moscow, USSR. And I did share this on my shorts as well, and the paintings are, or the drawings are like magnificent. Like it's literally a picture book. Let me just pick it up and show you how it looks. Oops. I'm very careful with this book, by the way, guys, because it's actually a treasure trove. For example, you can see this. Like, this is how the book is. It's very simple, right? It's very nice. It's very simple. It has many of these intricate drawings as well. And plus, this was not that expensive. Like, I think this was for about 600. So, considering that you are like looking out for rare books or something, maybe contact Good Old Books and maybe they can give you something like this. And yeah, beautiful book, beautiful painting. And the only reason I bought it is because I wanted a book from the USSR, and this is one of those books. So yeah, that's that. And other than that, one more book that I got from Select Bookshop, or Good Old Books to be very specific. So is this one. This is Gods and Ends by Lindsay Pereira, which has been shortlisted now for the JCP prize. When I bought it, it was longlisted only. But yeah, I know that Neetu has been telling me to read this book since a long time, so I finally have the book in my hand. And that being said, the next book is something that they actually sent me for free, which is actually I would say a release by Select Books itself, like Select Books Bangalore, and yeah, like it's actually called Modern Reading, a Miscellany, and they just gifted me this book, which was very sweet of them, and it's actually released by Select Books, like I said, and has a lot of stuff in it. So basically, it's basically books about books, basically, from what I understood. But yeah, that's that. So that being said, the next set of books are also from Bangalore, and this time it's from Blossoms. So my ever favorite Blossoms, which also got a booker shout out, and yeah, this is what I bought from Blossoms. And so although the MRP is $8.99, I think they put a discount on it and I got it for $7.20. And ignore that one, but this one, yes. And I got let me just show it to you. I got a signed copy as well. Oh my god, I have a Manu Spillis signed copy, and that's so amazing. So yeah, I'm looking forward to read this. Anything by Manu Espile, I really love. I've read Rebel Sultans. I loved Rebel Sultans a lot, and it was one of my top 8 books last year as well. So yeah, Manu Pillai. And I also bought another Manu Pillai because I didn't have a physical copy of this, and that's his previous book, the Courtesy and the Mahatma and the Italian Brahmin, which again is I think these are like a set of short stories and all, which talks about I would say I mean, not short stories, like anecdotes from the Mughal life per se. So, tales from Indian history. Yes, tales from Indian history. So, interesting stuff here as well, which is exciting. So, yeah, that's that. So, those are the books. Oh, unfortunately, this is not signed. I wish I could get it signed, but they didn't have a signed version, so I just ended up buying the book. But one day I'm going to be doing like a video on all the Manu Pillai books because I have all of them. For example, you can see Ivory Throne right there. Yeah, that's the Ivory Throne. But yeah, that being said, let's move on to the books that I bought from Amazon. So this might be a few. The first book that I bought from Amazon was Khwabnama by I'm sorry. I'm really bad at pronouncing this name. It's Akhtar Ruzman Elias. I think that's how we pronounce it. And it's of course translated by the ever amazing favorite Arunabha Sinha. And this is a translation which I think from Bangla, of course. And it talks about Bengal in the 1940s, and also like the way Bengal had this whole you know you know what, I don't want to know what's in the book. I'm just reading it. No, I'm getting into this without any kind of inkling of what the book is about. And then let's get to some, though that was a fat book, so I had to keep that aside for a while. So now let's get into some books that I bought other than that from Amazon. The first one is Early Indians by Tony Joseph. I kind of missed my chance of buying this from an independent bookstore because it was on an auction, it was on sale, but I couldn't claim it and I lost it, and that's why then I really wanted this book so bad, so I ended up buying this on Amazon. The next one is Lady Doctors. Oops, the bill just fell out. But Lady Doctors, the untold story of India's first women in science. And she is Anandi Bai Joshi, by the way, on the screen. And I think, she's pretty famous because there are also, I would say, there was also a movie or a TV serial on Anandi Bai Joshi, because a Marathi serial or some thing of that sort. But it was in Marathi, from what I remember. And it is actually how she was sent to the US to actually study to become a doctor, and it's very interesting, so looking forward to read this as well. Oh, by the way, Manu Pillai recommends this book too, so go read it. Then the next one is something that I've been eyeing since a very long time, and I never ever gotten onto buying it, but finally I bought it from Amazon, and that's this one, Raya Krishna Devaraya of Vijayanagara by Srinivas Reddy. And my interest in Raya Krishna Devaraya has kind of been, I would say, there since I read Rebel Sultans, because Rebel Sultans mentions a lot about this particular book. It doesn't mention this book, my bad. It mentions the Raya a lot, because when you talk about Deccan history, because Rebel Sultans is about Deccan history of India. So when you talk about the Indian Deccan region, you talk about, the Deccan belt per se. He was one of the most prominent, kings of the medieval ages from the south of India, what's today called the south of India, if that makes sense. So yeah, looking forward to read this. History is my favorite subject, so that's that. And then finally, this is another one, and this is the final book that I bought. This is the last book of this video as well, and it's this, Divided Island by Samanth Subramanian. And the reason I simply bought this is because I read A Passage North, and there were a lot of aspects of the Sri Lankan Civil War and the LTT mentioned in it, due to which I had to read a non-fiction book about the same. So basically, this book is, an investigation by India's finest narrative journalist. I think Mr. Subramanian is a journalist. So yeah, interesting stuff there as well. And also this was shortlisted for the Johnson Samuel Prize for Nonfiction 2015. So non-fiction galore. So I'm planning to read this after I finish my current non-fiction book, or like sometime soon itself. I want to finish it this year itself. So that's a plan. And yeah. So yes, that being said, this is it for the video. This is the haul. So this is just like a part of the haul. The another set of books from the basement bookstore are in transit. So those are about 20 books there. But that being said, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.